Too many boppers.
That's the first time I've clapped.
Wow. What's up, Nate?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Not much. It's a rainy ass day in the Berg. It's a Wednesday. Feeling motivated.
Cool. That's awesome. Let me address something really quick.
All right.
Someone commented on our opening last time because you were like, "What's up, dude?" And I was like, "Nothing." Anyway, like, point is, like, I'm already here when we start recording it. We've already said what's up, so
That's true.
it's kind of just like, all right, you ready? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's more so for you guys that we're saying what's up because...
I'm already here.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't walk in and sit down and like, oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, he's
Just
been
got
here for like 10 minutes. But for your guys' sake, we say what's up still because fucking just too bad.
Yeah, sorry to pull the curtain back.
Unless you are subscribed to the investor tier, you cannot give us any feedback regarding the show.
That's true. Do you want to unveil that?
Yeah.
Or unveil?
Let's unveil it. First of all, I just want to say we're almost at 100 patrons, which I think is really encouraging because, to be honest, I thought we were going to have like 4. Literally, I swear to God, I thought we were going to have like 4 or 5 people who
That's
like...
funny. What is that, like your real number? Like if you're being honest, shock under your head, you thought like 4?
No, like
I pictured
like maybe 13, like
I was gonna say
extreme 13.
I pictured probably like 21.
Okay.
That was my number. I was like, we might get 21 people like at the end of the month. Like by the end, if we promote it for a month, we might get like 21 people.
Yeah, so we tripled our expectations.
At least.
Yeah. Which is really cool. I think that's fucking awesome. I don't know. It's just, it's cool. Like I did not think that many people gave a shit enough to like put their money where their mouth is, but
yeah, it's really cool.
It's encouraging AF.
It feels really good.
It does.
Even though I know, you know what I mean? Like whatever. But it does feel good. It, like you said, it's encouraging and it feels good to have people's support in what we're doing and anything we're doing. I was going to say, it's just funny that last episode we talked about the Patreon for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And someone was like, next episode is just a huge Patreon plug. And it's kicking the show off already. Like, yeah, so.
Well, yeah,
wow.
I mean, I think it's important to just, like, we really appreciate it first and foremost. And like, it's just really cool cause Nate thought it was going to be like 23. I thought it was going to be like 13 people at like the $10 tier, but we're almost at 100 subscribers. Yeah. 100 patrons. Like that's really cool.
That is cool.
And I know we haven't put out that much shit yet, which is like hilarious and totally like our style. Like when we say we're going to put pictures up and we never do, like, but there is shit coming. Don't worry.
The dragons are coming.
The dragons are coming.
Krabby the Clown will be here.
Yeah. We're going to have guests. Lots of behind the scene family footage.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We're going to be going to camp soon. Mushrooms are going to be popping up here soon. Grilling, estate sale vlogs.
American picking estate sales in the area.
American picking estate sale vlogs.
Yeah.
We might even upload our grandfather's 80th birthday party.
I have a bunch of footage from that.
Video.
Tons of it.
And yeah. Again, just want to say
we might have our grandfather on.
We might have our pappy on.
Yeah, pappy.
He's a fan of the show.
He is.
I think he's a fan of the show, like us doing the show, but I don't think he's a fan of like.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't care about.
He's like, this is what my grandsons are talking
about. Wow, really, you know.
You and Nicholas. So you and Nicholas are doing the show. And it's
really
good.
Groundbreaking stuff, and then he'll like roll his eyes.
It's good, but you guys don't talk about anything.
You guys don't talk about anything.
And it's like, yeah, if you're our friends and family in real life, it's like, why would you watch this?
Yeah. It just sounds like what we all... like, we're not... Again, like, this show isn't like some Logan Paul, like, script. Like, we're literally just talking about what we...
There's no scripted drama. This is very visceral.
You're just getting a recording of what we would normally be talking about anyway. Just, I mean, there's definitely things we don't talk about on here that are, like, private family gossip
would be
drama.
airing out other people's
that we're just
laundry.
not going to talk about, like, even if you're on the investor tier Patreon.
Actually, if you're an investor, I would actually
You can
message
get involved in our drama.
you would be involved.
And you could weigh in on who's right, who's wrong.
That's funny.
That is funny. I don't think he's in the right about
Everyone just realizes, like, we're the problem.
that. We're the gossiping
I
problem.
feel like you guys just shouldn't poke your nose in it.
You guys kind of, like,
And for
exacerbate everything.
And for you guys to be sharing that on here, even to this intimate group, is kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious. But yeah, long story short, thank you for all the patrons who are giving us a shot, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, picture it like we're on stage right now at X Factor or whatever, and you guys are Simon Cowell and whatever.
Yeah. But it's too late because you already paid for it.
Yeah, but it's too late because we're already there.
We're
already into the next round.
We already are on the next round, yeah.
We got the golden buzzer, so we're going to Vegas.
We're 4 away from 100 patrons. We're going to have a patron party.
The 100th subscriber
gets to post up.
No. Let's promise something real, but isn't really that cool. Okay, here's what we actually will do for the 100th subscriber. Will you commit to this with me?
Sure.
We will make you a custom vinyl sticker.
That's lit.
That says like 100 on it.
Or a custom
something.
I feel like vinyl stickers, you have to order them in bulk. So we'll give like the one person the one that have like 999
to ourselves.
To ourselves to put wherever we want.
Okay, you know what? If you're the 100th subscriber, we're not sending you anything.
Or we could we could commission our cousin Jake's girlfriend, who's a very good artist, to draw some sort of fan. That would actually be cool. Because she's good at drawing people. Did you see her cookbook that she did?
Yeah, but it's just funny us being like, we will have our
someone else.
We will have someone else draw you a picture.
Well, we could make it like that. Like she'll draw you, draw me, you, like a Pokemon.
The 100th person is like, don't
mushrooms.
Really care for Nate or the mushroom talk. Just here for Nate. Oh wow.
We can draw. We'll make it special. Whoever the 100th person is, we'll think of something and make it special. We'll send you some free papers, a rolling tray.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah, it's not illegal. If we send them weed, that's illegal.
Let's send them papers and a rolling tray.
We'll send you papers, a rolling tray,
some MetaZoo cards,
MetaZoon cards.
How about this?
Some fan art.
This is a little bit unfair.
And a handwritten message from me and Nate.
This is unfair to everybody who's subscribed so far. At the 100 patron mark, we will do a lottery system. We'll copy and paste all the names into a lottery system. We'll spin it. We'll do it live, and like we'll record us doing that, just so you guys know it's real. And whoever the name is drawn, one of you lucky, loyal supporters will get the bundle.
Okay.
The tray, the papers.
That's a good point.
MetaZoo cards.
But the 100th person will
note.
get like a, whatever it's consolidation prize. What's it called?
Consolation
prize. Yeah, we'll make it special for the 100th person, but just for the sake of 100 patrons, we'll give that one lucky winner something cool.
Yeah. The Nick Colletti Show gift bag.
Yeah.
Gift basket.
Some Pokemon cards, some MetaZoo cards.
Something from my personal collection.
Yeah, me too.
Seriously.
Some sick ass shit from my personal collection.
Why not? I'm like, let's give back.
A graded card.
Straight up don't have the money or resources to give everybody something, but some sort of cool. We'll put together one really cool raffle thing.
Gift bag.
Yeah, gift bag sort of thing.
For 100 patrons.
Yeah. My old sandals.
Some smoked meats. Some of Uncle Dave's syrup.
My dad's syrup that I helped with.
Yeah, I don't
want to give that away to them.
Yeah, no, they don't get into that. It'll be really cool. Whatever it is, it'll be really cool.
One of my t-shirts I don't wear anymore.
One of my t-shirts, this one.
Okay. The E.T. doll.
If you are the 100th
patron,
you get to get head out of this world head from this alien doll.
How? We send it to them?
I would do that.
Just give it away.
For the once we get to 1,000 Okay,
funny.
Here's a good incentive. Once we have 1,000 patrons, we will raffle off the ET sculpture.
And we will gold leaf it before we send it out, so it will be like gilded.
Yeah, it'll be gold gilded. We'll go to Michael's and get a bunch of gold leaf.
I have some.
Really?
Yeah.
And we'll cover this fucker in gold leaf.
I have a bunch of gold leaf at the house. I was trying to do like a hardware thing. Like,
that's hilarious.
Didn't work.
But yeah, once we get to 1,000, this little guy is up for grabs, baby.
So,
along with some other cool stuff.
Like 8 minutes in, still like, 10 minutes in, still like, so the Patreon is awesome.
Well, I think I don't know. I think all those people prescribed to the Patreon.
And if you haven't subscribed yet,
yeah, massive L.
Wow. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. You just have to put up with the ads and, all that shit, but
miss out on all the hilarious bits.
Yeah, there's definitely some hilarity that ensues on the Patreon. I wish can you go live on Patreon?
I think so. So we have to look into that because people have been asking about the phone call, and it's like,
really?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, like we definitely still want to like do that. It's just we don't really know the technical implications of doing it.
Yeah, yet. How do we make it so that you can all the other patrons can see the phone calls being made?
Yeah, like I mean, and it's like
so fucking funny.
It's like, yeah, we could do Discord or Teams and like kind of try and like fiddle around with that, but like
a Nick Colletti show Discord.
Yeah, we should probably start that.
That's hilarious. Fun. I don't know anything about Discord. I don't know like
I do.
What really?
I use it for gaming.
What is it like? What is it?
It's kind of like a private Twitter.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Twitter private server is the best way I would put it. Like everybody's in the server. There's different tiers. Like you can have like for RuneScape, for example, because some people were asking about RuneScape. So I'll use it as a backdrop to explain Discord.
Okay.
There'll be like high tier PVM tiers in your Discord that like, only people with certain amount of stats get access to.
Okay.
But then there's like, so, for your Patreon, you could do like the, higher tier, only certain people have access to that. You could do the general tier, which anybody who's just interested in it can join and just BS in that. There's like image boards that like, it's kind of like Twitter. It's almost like a timeline that anybody can post in and react to and even like and whatever. And
but can you do like calls?
Yeah. So like in these rooms, there's like, you can restrict voice access to everybody. Here, I'm actually coming up with a way for us to do it. We could restrict voice, like mic access to anybody who qualifies for the call or is interested and wants to make one. And then we join from here on your computer with the mics because Discord can pick up the interface and the mics. It could do all that. So that's cool. And
that is cool. So we could both of the mics will get picked up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I've never fiddled around with 2 mics on Discord before, but I'm sure it's possible. Anyway, so we would just spin like the names. We would copy paste the names into like something that like pulls the names from a hat, spin it, the name that pops up, give them access to talk for, I don't know, a couple minutes, BS, shoot the shit, whatever. And then when the time's running out, restrict their access, another spin, take another call.
That's tight. All right.
That's like makeshift. But I could set that up pretty easily.
That sounds like it would work.
Yeah. But I wonder if there's a way to do it specifically in Patreon. Us like admitting we haven't looked it up.
We haven't.
We really haven't. But we want to. We're going to.
We're gonna.
We want to.
Once we get a couple more investor tiers.
Once we get a couple of real investors.
Yeah.
Where's that sheet of paper?
Right here.
That explains it.
The investor tier?
What does it say next to investor tier?
New investor tier. Special opportunity.
Okay. Want to go into what it is?
So the investor tier is a total just overhaul of the past 2 tiers, and it's $50 a month.
I couldn't even keep a straight face. It's
$50 a month.
No, it really is.
It really is.
It really is. It really is a real tier. It's not our recommended tier. It's literally like if you have like can piss away money and you want to give it to us for some estranged reason, and a couple people have literally even commented this as an idea.
Really?
You can see them publicly on the Patreon. There's at least 1 or 2 comments even on there already that are like, you should have a higher tier for people who just want to give you guys more money. I'm like, you know what? I love that idea,
That's
you guys.
crazy.
I love it. That sounds great.
Well, that's yeah, Tim Dillon has a tier called like the Rothschild, and it's like $25.
Oh, well, maybe we should drop it to that.
Yeah. I think that'd be more reasonable, like $25. Investor tier.
Yeah, but you get the badge of investor. Maybe, you know what? We'll actually make stickers for the investors.
Yeah.
That's fun. Like die cut vinyl stickers. Because we could order like 25 of them. Because we're not going to get it. We might get 3 people.
But with the special thing about the investor tier is you have direct access to
creative control.
So you can some of the ideas we came up with is we're going to set up a PO box. That's another thing. This episode is like kind of like just administrative, like we're just talking about like, I mean, we're making some serious progress with the show. Like the show is getting some traction. We see the view counts fucking doubling. But we're going to set up a PO box, and if you're an investor of the show, actually, we're probably going to give everyone access to the PO box, but investors will be able to add, like, say if you have like a cool sticker that you want to put here,
or a picture of you and your friends,
that you want to put here, and we'll be like, hey, that's Mike. He's a fucking investor. Like, he's fucking awesome. So like,
or Stan gave us this thing, and so we put it up.
Yeah,
we don't really like it.
So that's the investor tier. Is like you have more control over like what we talk about, like
totally. Like, so
what we do, where we vlog, what we eat. That
isn't to undermine anybody else's thing, but it's like there's already too many people at the lower tiers. It's like to take everyone's suggestion into account. It's like, wow, there's just a lot of people.
The $3 tier, you get bonus episode and no ads. The $10 tier, you get everything like behind the scenes content, funny songs. Which actually, do we have? Are songs a part of the $3 tier?
We are able to tether them to either tier. Like if we want to make a song available for everyone, we can.
Okay.
And if we want to make it just for certain tiers, we can also do that. So it's like the $3 tier is like you won't get everything, but you'll get stuff.
You'll get enough to make it worth $3.
100%. Yeah, you're still getting the extra episode. Yeah. You're still getting the content ad free. You're still getting some bonus goodies. And you're still helping us out, and it's still not setting you back even the price of a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah. The $10 tier is
so it's really helping us out.
Basically that on steroids. You get more shit. You have access to the phone call, the Discord that we're going to set up.
Yeah.
And then
everyone can do the Discord, but there'll be tiers on the Discord.
Yeah, yeah. The investor tier is like God mode. Like we'll be more like, you know.
We will literally suck you off.
We will suck your cock for $5. For the $25.
For the $25. There's not much we won't do if you're an investor.
Yeah. We will move mountains for you.
No, for real. If you're an investor,
if you want Jake on, we'll call him up.
If you're an investor, I will straight up pretend that like you've been in memories that only Nick and I share.
Yeah.
Remember when Jason, me and Jason,
we'll the fire.
We'll like tell a story and fabricate it like you were there.
When he was at stick time with you?
Yeah, he's pretty good at hockey.
He's good at hockey. He's fast. He's a good skater.
In the locker room, his dick was hanging everywhere.
His dick was
big
slapping
as fuck.
His ankles, yeah.
But not too big. It was like perfect big.
Yeah.
Like it was like the perfect amount of big that's like visually nice and appealing, but like
wouldn't hurt
scary. Wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah.
But would feel good.
And if you're a girl, she's really pretty and cool.
Yeah.
What is the equivalent of having a big dick to a girl?
She's honestly really cool.
Oh, okay. She's honestly really cool.
That's kind of
like what does I don't know. I don't want to say something that'll.
I don't think like.
Does every guy wish he had a huge dick?
I don't think so anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe the literature's out on that, and it's like, well,
maybe they just want to be like cool, funny, approachable. I don't know. Friend of David Dobrik. Adjacent friend of David Dobrik.
That's probably the easiest way to like ensure a 6-figure salary. Just be an adjacent friend to David Dobrik.
I saw someone with a clickbait hoodie on yesterday.
What's that?
His brand.
It's awesome.
I was like, fuck yeah.
You were like, I'm jealous of that.
I was like, wow. That's awesome. Good for you, man. All right, so yeah, 3 tiers: skipper, first mate,
Investor's hilarious because it's
completely
like
breaks out of the.
We'll give it a nautical thing that's like we'll
merchant.
Merchant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny as hell.
So like you are
diplomat.
Yeah,
no,
diplomat,
something like that.
Ambassador.
That is really good. Okay. Ambassador tier. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. So you can sail the 7 seas. You can go on land, buy goods.
Actually, you know what?
Influence the show.
What?
I
was going to say the ambassador tier. Here's what we'll do. All the funds from the ambassador tier will go towards buying lumber to build a ship. And
then we'll make
you crewmate. Then we'll making a pirate ship.
And then once we get to 1,000, we will all set sail together. Just turn the podcast into a cult. So the investor tier, ambassador tier, consider it. Consider moving up a tier for anyone who really wants to pledge.
Wait, so I came up with a new slogan for our Patreon and the show in general. Can you read it for us now?
Yes.
This is Nick's first time seeing it.
New slogan. Subscribe at the highest tier possible. No regrets. That's hilarious. That's fucking funny.
Subscribe at the highest tier possible. No regrets.
No regrets. Guys, I hope you take that to heart because it's a very real sentiment. Subscribe to the highest tier possible. No regrets. It's like a set it and forget it type of mentality.
Yeah, it's like just
pay the money.
Just do it.
Just give us the money, then shut up.
It's like, holy shit, are you serious? Just pay the shit.
Just pay the shit and then forget about it. When you see the charge on your thing, it's not.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Just think of it as something else.
It's part of
use your mind
to think of it as
something else.
Subscribe okay, so here's the full slogan. Subscribe to the highest tier possible, no regrets, comma, use your mind to think of it as something else.
Yeah. That's the full new slogan of the show. Take it and run with it.
I really am proud of that.
Me too.
That's awesome.
That's genius.
That was good. Yeah.
Genius quality shit. What I've been doing on RuneScape.
Somebody asked, and I got a couple of likes to my surprise.
Let's see it.
So
let's hear it.
On the main, I've been running Zora. Got a couple hundred Zora KC, and Zora's my first boss, so that's kind of crazy for me. And
how many bosses are in RuneScape?
God, like 50. There's like instanced.
It was that snake thing with wings, right?
Yeah, okay. Zora. It has 3 phases.
How does it change color? Oh, those are its phases.
It's phases, like
because Jake has the Zora pet. See, I know too much about this game.
Here's a story. Here's a quick story for anybody who is interested in RuneScape and also interested in the show. I'm gonna give it like the 10-second story. Here's the headline. Our cousin Jake, who you guys are familiar with, his account got hacked, and the hijacker used his account to bot Zora and got Zora like 2,300 Zora kills, which is insane. It's like hundreds of mil. Jake recovers his account, gets his account back with like the hacker trained his stats way up, had like 100 mil in the bank, completed the Zora collection log. If you're a RuneScaper, you know what all this means, and you know how crazy this is for his account to get hacked. Botted on for him to get his account back and have it not be rolled back. The stats weren't rolled back to keep all the items that the hijacker got is like that.
Oh, so Jake didn't do that.
No, Jake's never killed Zora even once. Isn't that crazy? So it was so funny. We would joke about that. We'd be like, dude, we're terrible at the game, but your account has like almost 3,000 Zora kills, which is really impressive. And like,
I did not know that. I thought that was Jake just on. So that's how he has the pet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, get this. And this is the last thing. So in the Zora collection log, there's these items that are like insane. Like for Jake to have completed the collection log, by the way, in 3,000 kills is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I think it usually takes like 10K kills because there's a couple items that are like 1 in 3,000 drops, and he got them multiple times, and they're untradeable, so you can't buy them. And he dropped them when he got his account back. He dropped those items, those unique items that you can't get anymore, because he didn't know what they were. So wow. So that's kind of like yes, you got your account back with money and boosted stats and all these things, but you kind of dropped the only thing that's like worth a fuck.
Which is what?
They're called tanzanite and magma mutagens or mutagens, some people call them.
What does that do?
It is a cosmetic recolor or transmog for your Serpentine Visage, which is, it's basically, long story short, it's a cosmetic recolor that is a huge flex if you have it.
Oh, that's cool.
Jake dropped them. Those are the only things he dropped.
How old was he though?
When he dropped them?
He just didn't know.
He just didn't know. He was like, because they do look just like dyes, like green dyes and shit in the game that are worthless. So when he got his account back, he was like, and just dropped them.
That's funny.
No way to recover them.
That's hilarious.
That's like the only thing you really want from Zulrah.
Is the recolors?
Pretty much.
That's hilarious.
And the pet. So he keeps the pet.
So you've been doing the Zulrah kills, boss?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
How do you do? Is there any way to kill it that many times without botting it?
I was unable to get a Zulrah kill last week, and I'm already at like 300 some KC.
Oh wow!
Because once you get used to it, RuneScape's a rhythm game. And it's all about patterns and rhythm. And like people, like hardcore people, even play with a metronome on that like is calibrated to the game ticks, because it's literally like a rhythm game. And so once you figure it out, it's super easy. That's cool. Yeah, Zulrah takes me like 2 minutes to kill now, so I can theoretically do like 30 kills an hour. Oh so 300 kills was only like probably like 12 hours of playtime.
Oh, okay.
Which in RuneScape is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Some games take you 12 hours to clear. Something takes you 12 hours to do in RuneScape. It's considered one of the easier grinds.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Zulrah. I actually liked Zulrah. It was cool looking.
Yeah, it is cool looking. It's super sick. Great design.
What are the blood squelchers? What are they called?
Bloodveld.
They're those little pig things.
Yeah, Bloodveld.
Bloodveld, yeah.
Mutated Bloodveld.
Yeah.
There's the mutated Bloodveld. There's like
the bigger one,
the superior Bloodveld with the big ass.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
That's fucking funny. I saw Jake trying to kill some of those the other day.
Guys, leave in the comments if you play RuneScape what your favorite RuneScape monster is, or RuneScape design is, because I am curious to know it.
And if you have the hound,
the Bloodhound pet,
can you transfer that?
It is untradeable only from Master Clues, and it's also extremely rare from Master Clues, and Master Clues take forever to get and forever to get the requirements to complete.
That's awesome.
So it's like, if you have the Bloodhound pet, it's kind of like log off. Just take a break.
We saw one the other day.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible they got that on like their first Master Clue, or if they did 1,000.
Yeah.
Which is like years of playtime.
Jesus.
So.
Who's the best account ever? Does it show like stats, like who's like ranked number one?
The best? I don't know. That's a curious question. Like account? Okay, actually accounts, probably SparkMac. He's a YouTuber.
SparkMac?
Yeah, he's actually funny as fuck. He has the most money in game that like people publicly know of. Like he has trills, which is like hundreds of thousands of US dollars if he were to world trade it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He notoriously has, so we're digressing too much, so I feel bad.
It's fine.
But
RuneScape's cool.
Notoriously, back in the day, there were two main content creators for RuneScape on YouTube, SparkMac and Chris Archie. And SparkMac was kind of like devious a little bit. He was a little bit like the bad boy, which is hilarious to paint him as that.
The bad boy of RuneScape?
Well, Jagex reaches out to the other creator, who's like very family friendly, and hires him as a mod, like a community mod, like player representation type shit, I think. And so that's pretty cool. He's like on the development team in some capacity. They didn't hire SparkMac because notoriously he was rank 1 in Duel Arena back in the day, which is what people would use to gamble money.
Oh, okay.
So he had the most Duel Arena wins. So he's like a huge gambler, which is why he's super loaded. Which is also, it's against the game rules now to gamble pretty much. You can get around it by risk staking. People still do, but really not supposed to. But he got rich by gambling, and then he real world traded all of his RuneScape gold for a Mustang, like a fully kitted out Mustang in real life.
That's awesome.
And they couldn't really prove it.
That's so hilarious. Like, good for you, dude.
Yeah, and dude, he's probably loaded. He has so many subs
so
on Twitch.
Fucking funny.
His YouTube still bangs off. Every video he uploads gets like a couple 100K views. It's
That's
like
hilarious.
Wow. You know?
That is so fucking funny.
He probably has the best account. The best RuneScape player of all time is either Manked or Wooks.
Wooks?
Yeah.
Why, they just like slay?
Pretty much. That when the original raids came out, they said it would take the first player to clear it solo around a year, and I think he cleared it solo in a week.
Wow.
There's multiple like techniques in game named after him. One of them is Wook's walking or Wook's waltzing. It's like a technique to avoid like all damage in certain niche aspects of the game that are like higher tiered. Like there's a documentary about him called The Player Who Broke RuneScape on YouTube.
That's fire.
Basically, someone so fucking smart, unfathomably smart, like the devs can't make content challenging enough for him.
That's
so they
awesome.
actually hired him.
That's sick.
Just recently in this past year.
That's like hackers getting employed by the fucking CIA.
That's another thing with RuneScape. The cheat client RuneLite was hired by Jagex recently. Like they're in cahoots now.
Oh damn.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
RuneScape's history is very weird.
Let's go to England and fucking talk to them in real life.
Cambridge?
Yeah.
No.
Hello, mate. We can put some money in your account, mate.
What would they even say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just bang on the door. No one answers. They probably smoke cigs.
What you want?
What you want? What's all this mess
Go
about?
on then. Go on then.
What's all this mess about?
Are you joking me?
Are you taking a piss?
Oh, he's AFK having a wank.
He's having a wank, mate.
Oh, look at this. He's AFK having a wank. AGS? Gmo?
What's AGS?
Armadale Godsword.
Could
AGS?
Can you steal people's stuff?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's a bunch of funny shit about RuneScape. Like you could lure people. Like a really big problem in RuneScape is social engineering. Like people will literally like pretend to be your friend and like pretend they suck at the game too. Like they'll target a player with like just enough wealth to where, you know, they're probably not a very smart player. They're not a very intelligent person because if they like, you can kind of, people are so smart. So they'll look up your playtime. And if you have a ton of playtime and your account kind of sucks, but you're wearing gear that's worth stealing, they'll target you because you're probably easier to manipulate. Because let's be honest, if you had all that playtime and were smart, your account would be better. And it's not.
That's true.
So you're the bait, or you're the target. You're the fish they're going after because you're going to take the bait.
Yeah.
Because also smart people don't need money or whatever. But anyway, they'll befriend these people. They'll be like, hey, want to go to God Wars Dungeon? Sure, yeah, hop in Discord. What's up, man? How long have you been playing? That's cool. Yeah, I just don't really have anyone to play with. A lot of my IRL friends quit, blah, 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 whatever. Probably even play with you a little bit, talk to you over the course of a couple weeks. And then one day it'll be like, dude, so I'm doing some Tombs of Mamasket free for all. Can I borrow your Twisted Bow Minds on Lens to Mark, who's someone they probably also introduced you to and you think you're friends with at this point. So you'll lend them Twisted Bow, which is like a $1,000 US dollar item. Log out, never hear from them again. That's it. It's over. Happens all the time.
That's hilarious.
Happens all the damn time.
Twisted Bow?
Twisted Bow. It was like 1.4 bill back in the day. I don't know what it is now.
Damn.
Twisted Bow.
That is so
You can just ask me about
so
items.
funny to me.
The items are hilarious, but I would love to just be like, yeah, this is that item. What's the best whatever I could tell you?
What's the best sword?
It is called the Void Waker.
Wow.
Maybe Karatzi Rapier.
The Void Waker?
Just came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It used to be called the Karasi, but they changed it in this version of the game.
The Void Waker. Void Waker.
The God Swords have like the highest strength bonus.
Oh.
But you wouldn't use them in every situation. They're kind of just a spec weapon.
Oh, okay. Like a flex weapon?
It's like a weapon you only use a few times in combat because it has a special attack. Some things do. Some armor degrades as you use it as like a drawback.
Oh, okay.
Or consumes other items like to charge them.
Because the only thing I would say is like my version of RuneScape would be Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and those items can break, which sucks. Except for the Master Sword.
It's kind of like Animal Crossing, like your tools break. And I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Why?
It does make it actually, in its defense, it makes it more like, okay, I want to keep playing the game. Like, you can't just stockpile all this dope shit and like have it forever.
That's what I love about RuneScape.
Yeah, you can go you have to go find new shit if your shit breaks.
That's cool. Yeah, like everything degrades.
Like your bows break, your shields break, your swords break. You run out of arrows. You run out of...
You have to get arrows and runes and shit in RuneScape. Food, potions.
I'm so excited for the new Zelda.
There's a new Zelda?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, that's what they're calling it?
I don't know if that's what they're calling it, but
I was gonna say, damn.
But it's like basically an extension of
The sequel?
Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't they just call it something else?
I don't know what they're gonna call it.
Like, what would you call it? Something Breath of the Wild-esque or whatever, or like
Voice of the Wilderness. Voice of Nature.
Breath of the Wild.
Exhale of Nature. That's good. Zelda Exhale of Nature. I have no idea what they, but it looks sick. They released the fucking trailer. It looks dope. I love that game. You can cook. It's very similar. It's like not as in depth as RuneScape.
Yeah.
But it's like, medieval. You can cook.
I love Zelda aesthetically, but I never got into the game because that sort of open world but solo game is probably like my least favorite thing. Like, I don't like Elden Ring. I don't like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls.
Any of that stuff.
Or I don't like
Elden Ring looks scary.
It's really, this is my best way to describe Elden Ring because I played it for a couple hours.
It's hard as fuck.
It's hard, but it's kind of spammy. Like, there's a couple techniques that you just spam, and once you learn them, it's like you just repeat, rinse and repeat. But it is hard as fuck. But it's really drab. The whole game is drab looking.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dull, muted colors.
My friend would play it, and it looked like kind of like...
It's not fun. I don't even like looking at it.
It looks like, yeah.
That's why I loved Fortnite. Very vibrant, juicy colors.
That's true.
I don't care. It's very fun. It's very appealing to look at.
Cartoony.
My brain is happy looking at it.
Yeah. My brain is happy looking at it, too.
That's the RuneScape monologue. Sorry, Jesus.
That's the RuneScape monologue. Oh, did we talk about the P.O. box? We did briefly.
Yeah.
We're going to set up a P.O. box. We talked about the estate sale.
Investor tier.
Set design workshop.
Yeah, I say, like, if we actually end up getting some investors for some reason.
If you really give a shit enough to subscribe to that tier.
And you message us, we can see when you DM us on the Patreon, which everyone can DM us if you are a subscriber in any capacity. So we do see your messages.
Yeah. We're going to respond to those shortly.
But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. If you are at the investor tier and you actually do care, send a message. We will be reciprocal to it.
We definitely see the recurring set, like, hey, you guys should make a set, or this room sucks, or this fucking looks
you guys are losers. You're poor.
But I think it's like the patronage. The patronage is growing, and I think it's high time to make a set. Like, before, it was just like we were just shooting the shit. Like, now we know people actually give a fuck. I mean, now we have concrete evidence that people actually give a fuck. So we're definitely there's more of an incentive to give you guys what you want. So,
and create.
I think we should create a dope set.
I was going to say, I'll keep it completely transparent and just say, prior to the Patreon, it was getting a bit demoralizing to do the show. Because it's kind of like, how much does anyone here care?
Right. Like there was no real gauge.
There was no real sense of community. And like, also there wasn't any money coming from it either. So it was like, dude, like
a little bit from YouTube,
like not even enough to even be like tangible, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, man, it was good. It was going to get to the point very soon where it was like, dude, I don't know how much longer we rationalize doing this.
But now we actually have.
Now it's like we're running with the ball.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think step number 1 is set.
Yeah.
Cool set that you guys are proud of, that we're proud of, that you guys can add to.
Or funny ass set. Who cares?
Funny ass set.
It looks bad, but you guys made it. It's fun.
You guys send us a Lego thing in the P.O. box. We build the Legos on air. Build Legos with us segment. I want to bring back the TikTok segment.
Oh, right. Yeah. On the Patreon.
I think even as just like its own separate thing, like
on YouTube.
Yeah. On the Patreon, like reacting to TikToks. Not as like a bonus like we'll do the show bonus episode, then like reacting to funny ass TikToks, like is just like,
Here's a really good idea I just had. If you are an investor, and this is hilarious because no one will sign up for it, but if you are an investor, us really pitching it. If you're an investor, you could pitch things for us to react to, specific videos, things, products, whatever.
Yeah,
And
furniture
you want to send us to use
to have
in our
that
house.
you bought.
No, I'm saying like if you want us to react to something or read something or whatever, you want to provide some creative direction or you want to see something specifically, you can do that and we will, be attentive to that.
Yeah.
But then we will put it out for everyone on Patreon to see.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Via the P.O. box. So if you got some candies from Korea,
you made some food.
You made some food. You made some spicy ass noodles.
That's funny.
You
made some hot noodles.
But we react like they're sour. The P.O. box is going to be the portal between you guys and us.
And God.
And God. The physical world and the Patreon podcast.
Guys,
this is now the Patreon podcast.
What if we told you guys? No, never mind.
What?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, what if God was like one of our like Patreon Discord mods?
But like, he was only a $3 tier subscriber.
Yeah.
Like lowest thing. Nick's Vegas gig.
I want to talk about that. I'm very like abundantly interested in it.
Basically, there's a new casino opening in Las Vegas, and my manager, fucking God bless his soul, got me a deal with them to be there. Like, when you hired at McDonald's and they're like, hey, welcome to you must be a new employee at McDonald's. Here's some things we need to talk. Like when you're in the back room watching the fucking video. Basically, I'm gonna be that guy for this casino.
I want to
which
work
I think
there
is hilarious
and go through the process just to see you.
I can't wait to see the fucking what they come up with. But
would you be allowed to show any of that footage or probably not? Honestly,
I don't know. I can see if I can get a copy. But so the shoot day is gonna be in Vegas on Saturday. It's going to be me and then a Spanish speaking person because they're going to, so it's just I'm going to do my take. Then the Spanish speaking person is going to do the same thing in Spanish. But the casino isn't even built yet. So it's going to be like a live construction site. It's actually hilarious. So yeah, the shoot is at a live construction site. Yeah. All right. Action. Okay. Cut. But yeah, it just came through my manager. I guess they pitched me and they liked they were like, we saw your stuff. I was like, what stuff did you see? Seriously. But
that's so funny.
But this is definitely a first for me because I've never done any sort of like, it's not improv. Like I'm not.
No, yeah.
I think it's going to be very like rigid as far as the script goes.
They want you to read the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I have to be like, these are our employee benefits with working with this casino.
Guys, you made a great decision coming to work here, and hey, we like to have fun here.
Yeah, it's like if anyone watches The Office, it's like when they, when Saber,
yeah,
when they have that dude and Joe Bennett, the owner of Saber, who's played by Kathy Bates, do like don't they do that in SpongeBob too? Like
Krabby on Mondays.
Yeah, like you're working at.
Oh wait, the Krusty Krab training video.
Yeah. It's basically like that.
Yeah, you're the Krusty Krab training video.
Yeah,
guy.
exactly. So I'm actually pretty excited. It's a first for me. They're gonna put me up in the hotel.
It sounds really fun.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Investor tiers will also get episodes where we don't bleep out
anything out.
No, I'm just kidding. Because when we do that, it's actually really bad. It's shit that no one is allowed to hear.
It's shit that we shouldn't have even been allowed to say.
Yeah, it's bad. But that's that. Vegas will be cool. I like Vegas. It's I'll only be there for a day, so I'm gonna fly in.
How much are you even reading then? If you're only gonna be there for a day, or is it like, oh, you're gonna be there all day kind of thing?
The shoot I think is gonna be probably like 8 hours, which the script's right there. It's only 2 pages. It's literally just, hey, looks like you got hired. Here's our employee benefit, like shit like that.
What's up, Sauce?
What's up, Shosh? I'm Nick. They're like, who?
All the kids are like, we don't know this.
We don't know this. You guys are like really dated on who you chose for this. You got summoned for jury duty again?
Again.
That's hilarious.
This is like my 3rd time.
Did you go the past 2 times?
They settled out of court.
Oh, okay.
So
wow.
I feel like I'm really due to actually show up this time. And I'm like
settled out of court.
So I'm like really upset. I'm like,
that sucks. Oh, hopefully you get a good case. You have to be as like fucking polarizing as possible during the selection process.
Maybe no, this is so wrong of me to say and illegal.
What?
I was going to say maybe I'll just show up and be really difficult. Like whenever jurors have clearly reached consensus. But then again,
was that really a tattoo on his left cheek?
I don't know. Think about it, guys.
It could have been a birthmark.
Guys, hold on. Let's think about this. Let's seriously think about this.
Let's deliberate. Don't you get free lunch when you're a juror?
You get like $15 fucking or something.
Oh, wow.
It sucks. It's like the worst ever. It's literally like so stupid.
I've never been called. I have never been summoned. I would do it. I would relish in doing that. I think it would be cool.
You think that until you go and it's like some like white collar or whatever you don't even really understand, and you're kind of like,
that's hilarious. I have some I got a package from MetaZoo.
Oh, right.
This is what I got. I guess MetaZoo is now working on comic books.
That's cool. This is more their like.
This is what they should have been doing.
This is more their speed anyway.
Yeah. So
Sam Sinclair's on the run,
and which is funny. They didn't include they included 2, 3, and 4, but not 1. Like the classic, like you write 2, 3, and 4 on a pig, or 1, 2, 4 on the pigs, and set the pigs free. And everyone's like, "Where's the third one?" But I was like, okay, fine. I don't fucking want. I actually do kind of want the first one. But I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
MetaZoo comic books, and they sent me some cards, which I opened.
Really?
Yeah. Like
anything cool?
No. I got a reverse hollow Mothman.
Damn.
But 2nd edition.
Damn.
But Nate notoriously pulled the
2nd edition.
Nate has pulled the best cards
from MetaZoo.
Speaking
of
Prism Aura,
cards, anything,
and Mothman.
Probably not, huh?
No, not yet.
These are cool. A new struggle, a new friend. This frog is cute.
Yeah, it is.
He's finally here, the one we've been waiting for.
I'm like, are these going to be worth something someday because no one cares about them? Is it going to be like another like Skyridge?
What's that?
You know, all the Pokemon sets that no one gave a shit enough because it was like that gap period and we were all like getting older,
phasing out.
Yeah, and then they're like the most sought after sets because like
the lowest print run. No one kept them. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna hold on to my MetaZoo.
Yeah, it's cool.
As nerd alert as that sounds,
it's definitely cool.
The other thing, I went to a farm in where my Baylade goes to college, where my Baylade goes to her PhD program, and I tried raw milk for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Which I'd never had before. Have you ever had raw milk?
Mm-mm.
So basically, milk is pasteurized, like the milk that you get at the grocery store. It's like, but during the pasteurization process, they basically heat the milk up so that it like a lot of the nutrients are killed and the bacteria. But it basically, raw milk has like a higher cream content and like just more
sustenance
and a more complex like microorganism and bacteria thing that's like really good. You're like missing out on all these things when you get the pasteurized milk from the grocery store. So we tried it and it was really fucking good. And he had all these cows and
were you like
well, we go in and he sucking on the cow's udder.
On the cow's dick.
It's a boy cow. Oh, the milk's taking a while to come out.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Wow.
I know it. Now I know what you're talking about. It's good. Wow, it's all over my face.
Oh, wow.
It really comes out fast. You got to watch. No, he takes cash only, so we were like we didn't have cash, and then he was like, I take checks, and I was like, I don't have a fucking checkbook, dude. Like I have a card. Do you take a card? And he's like, no, but he's like, I'll give you a sample anyway. So he gives us a little Dixie cup of like freshly, squeezed fucking cow juice, and it was really good. It was very like, I haven't really had milk like that. It tastes like milk, like 2% milk mixed with like heavy cream. Yeah.
Wow.
It's exactly what it tasted like. And I was like, oh shit, like this is what it's supposed to taste like. And then he gave us this little pamphlet on like raw milk, like some propaganda on like how much. I feel like there's a lot of nutrients in raw milk that we are missing out on.
There is a lot of food propaganda in this country specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I buy it.
I was like, fuck. And then I was thinking like vegetables and like all the shit that we like, I don't know. Just fucked up.
You know what you can do, dude? This is like in the same vein as the milk thing. If you drink coconut water or coconut milk, you know it's really expensive. Like if you want to buy one thing of it, sometimes it's like $4.29.
Yeah.
Like one serving of coconut milk.
At fucking Whole Foods, it's $10 for the harmless harvest.
Yeah. So
which is my favorite.
That's kind of bullshit, in my opinion. And like coconuts aren't that expensive. It's price gouging, dude. Like it's not. Come on. And I follow this guy on TikTok who like forages for wild blueberries with his family and like shows you weeds you can eat. Like one that he showed off the other day is thistle. You know thistle that grows around here. That's really fucking spiny shit that sucks. You can eat that, and it's really good to eat. And we just don't eat it. I don't know. It's not poisonous. Nightshade's another one you can safely eat. I don't know why people think it's poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
He shows himself and his kids eating it all the time. Anyway, he showed how to make like coconut milk. And you get a coconut, you crack it, keep the water from the inside. You scrape all of the like flesh out with the rind, not the hard shell, but like that papery rind.
White
is fine. Like, yeah, but you know the little browns, that thin layer of brown rind that's on the white meat, it's fine. You scrape it all the way out, put it in a blender with like pretty much equal parts water that was coconut meat and juice. Mm-hmm. You do equal parts water, blend it up. It's like the best tasting coconut milk / water you'll ever have. And you can even use that grated up coconut at the end because you have to squeeze it through a cheesecloth.
Okay.
Or just any cloth you have. And that coconut like leftover at the end is you can use it as coconut flour and like use it and shit. So the milk
dry it out.
Yeah, the milk is really good that we made from it. Like Donnie and I had it the other day. It was amazing. And it makes a lot of servings. And a coconut at the store is like $2.99.
Damn.
And it'll make like 4 servings, maybe 5.
Wow.
Servings. You know what I mean?
And
it tastes amazing. It tastes way better than anything you get.
Any store-bought shit. Coconut milk is also a base of a lot of like curries.
Yeah, dude, I love coconut water.
Thai dishes.
Coconut milk. Coconuts are great for you. Like coconut milk is great for you. Like,
it's really good for you.
I love it, man.
A lot of NBA players hydrate after post-game with coconut milk because it's so nutrient dense.
I love coconut milk.
Did you know the Native Americans, in the dead of winter, if you stab somebody, steam will come out of the wound? And the Native Americans thought that was
like their soul,
the spirit leaving the person's body.
That's like on some no offense shit, but you guys don't know anything. Yeah. I don't think we should listen to anything those guys were doing.
It's crazy to think how, like, even like the ancient, like the British thought like dew in the morning and like little like things in the grass was like fairies and stuff. Like, it's so funny how the lack of technology, like the shit that we came up with.
Fairies.
There's fairy. Like they didn't have any way to explain
Someone
it.
woke up one morning and was like, you guys, there's fairies.
They came.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
They came. I actually learned that the Native American stab soul thing from Wayne's World.
So who knows if that's true?
Yeah. I just watched Wayne's World for the first time the other day.
White guy watches Wayne's World, claims to know about Native American heritage.
Reaction video? That's funny.
Oh, man.
Wayne's World was good. I'm glad I watched it. It's like I'm trying to watch all the, if anyone wants to put in the comments any other classic comedies that I should watch, I'm trying to go through like, even if they fucking suck,
You're trying to run the gauntlet.
I'm just trying to run the gauntlet. Like Wayne's World, Three Amigos, Young Frankenstein, fucking
Young Frankenstein's funny.
Yeah.
If you've seen
I haven't seen it.
It's funny.
So I got HBO Max. So I'm trying to go through all the classic comedies and just like,
isn't Young Frankenstein
it's like Pappy, I think it's Pappy's favorite movie.
It's really good. Dude, Pappy's really funny and smart. Like trust his judgment, it's good. But isn't it Gene Wilder? Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really funny. It's kind of Monty Python-y a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like it's kind of like a big bit.
Okay.
You know?
I like that. I like big bits. Yeah, if anyone has any other recommendations as far as classic comedy goes, in the vein of like Chevy Chase, Gene Wilder, fucking
Steve
Martin,
Pink Panther.
Yeah, Pink Panther, Dana Carvey, fucking
Yuri the Trainer Who Trains.
Steve Martin. We said that already. Who's the other guy who did Shrek? His name. It was in Wayne's World too. I forget his name.
Mike Myers.
Shit like that. Like Three Amigos, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking ones that I'm missing out on.
SpongeBob, Candy, Bitmoji, 3D printer,
Zoom,
Bitdefender, NordVPN,
Zoom call, NordVPN, NFT, Logan Paul's necklace,
Bored Ape,
Prime
Energy,
Logan Paul Club,
KSI.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the classic comedy thing.
Yeah, so if KSI is cool, let us know.
Like starting in the 70s, I'm not trying to like go back farther than that.
Yeah.
Unless it's really good.
Unless it's Young Frankenstein.
Unless it's really good. Unless it's Young Frankenstein. Young Sheldon. If anyone has any good Young Sheldon episodes that they want to
Young Sheldon.
Big Bang Theory. I actually have a sex parody I want to make. The Gang Bang Theory. And it's just a bunch of people making sex.
I feel like Big Bang Theory is enough of a sexual innuendo. Gang Bang Theory.
The Big Gang Bang Theory.
Okay, now
that's hilarious. The Big Balls Gang Bang Theory.
Dude, how about this? I've been wanting to tell you this, and maybe I already did. Did I tell you I lost my ID?
Yeah, you did. From the wallet.
I lost
Which we will not name drop because Nate lost his ID from them.
I lost my ID from them. They stole my ID. No, so I lose my ID, and I'm like, you know what? Danya's getting mad at me. She's like, just go to the DMV and get a new one. Just order it. And I'm like, it's going to turn up.
Yeah.
I just know it's going to turn up. I just have a feeling. You know, it's like in my car or something. Anyway, I get home the other day from painting cabinets at my parents' house, which is what I've been doing, and what I'm going to go do after this. I get home, and Danya's like, you have a handwritten letter in the mail. And I was like, no shit, okay. And she's like, what could it be? I was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I think maybe one of my buddies sent me cards that he said he was going to send me. Mm-hmm. Someone found my ID on the ground, hand wrote my address out, went to the wherever, like got a stamp,
That's awesome.
And mailed it back to me because my address is on my ID. They did that.
That's awesome.
A random person.
There is still love in the world.
Dude, it made my whole year, like, I smiled so big. I was like, I have never, ever in my adult life been thrown a fucking bone like this.
That's
like,
awesome.
Fuck. I was literally like, oh my God. It was like such a sigh of relief of like, holy shit.
Yeah. That's great.
There are still people out there who are normal and care and will be like, oh, someone's ID. I'll send it back to them. Their address is right on the thing. They're probably looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, how does anyone like that still exist? That's awesome.
That's really nice.
You know what I mean? It was the smallest gesture too.
Did they say like, here, Nate?
Nope. No letter, no anything, no written. Just like not, hey, just found it at whatever. Just here you go.
That's awesome.
Just gave it to me.
Damn.
Like, wow. I'm like, straight up, I would never do that. Like if I find an ID on the ground or if I find a debit card on the ground at a gas station, I put it up like on the pump in case they remember to go back. And
oh, that's funny.
Like that's what I do. But
when I find a debit card, I try to buy stuff with it.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say, have you ever actually tried?
No, I've never found anybody's shit.
Really?
Never found like a wallet or anything cool.
Wow.
Maybe I will someday.
Maybe you will.
I found multiple condoms on the floor though. Used.
What's this?
Oh, cool. It's one of those Go-Gurts. Oh, there's a little Go-Gurt left.
Squeezing it.
Oh, it's good. I like this flavor. Tastes just like sperm.
It tastes like cow's milk. Tying it back in.
And on that, we will end it, folks.
Yes.
Patreon, laid piece.
Become an investor.
Become an investor today, guys.
Subscribe to the highest tier possible. No regrets.
No regrets.
And use your brain to think of it as something else.
Boom. Have a great day.